Learn Gujarati from English. Overall, at the core, basically and.
शर्ते के.
Welcome to the great Gujarati logic circus. Hey, you are about to learn some very smart Gujarati phrases without sounding like a robot in a necktie. We will keep it clear, useful, and just a little ridiculous. Today you will meet 8 powerful expressions. They help you summarize, clarify, sound precise, and set conditions like a polite mastermind. Here they are. Overall is.
एकंदरे.
At the core is.
मूळमा.
Essentially is.
मूलभूत रीते.
Basically is also.
मूलभूत रीते.
Strictly speaking can be.
કડક અર્થમાં.
Or.
ચોક્કસ રીતે કહીએ તો.
Under the aspect that is.
આ દૃષ્ટિએ કે.
Provided that is.
શરતે કે.
Yes, you now officially sound like someone who wins debates and maybe also argues with toasters. Big picture first. Let us start with the phrase that gathers everything into one neat basket. If your brain likes summaries, this one is your new best friend. Overall is.
એકંદરે.
Imagine collecting 50 messy opinions, 3 snacks, and 1 dramatic group chat, then saying.
એકંદરે.
It went well. Example.
એકંદરે.
The trip was successful. Example. The movie was good.
એકંદરે.
Memory trick. Spread your hands wide for all the details, then bring them together and say.
એકંદરે.
Funny image. 10 cats destroy a living room, a judge looks around, sighs, and says.
એકંદરે.
They are all chaos. Into the center. Now we stop staring at the surface and march bravely into the middle. This is the phrase for what really matters. At the core is.
મૂળમાં.
Example.
મૂળમાં.
The problem is trust. Example. She is kind.
મૂળમાં.
Point to the center of your chest and say.
મૂળમાં.
That physical motion helps the meaning stick. Mini dialogue. A. What is this argument really about? B.
મૂળમાં.
It is about fairness. Comedy version. A detective interviews an onion because the answer must be hidden.
મૂળમાં.
Essentially, basically, same cousin energy. Here comes a useful shortcut. 2 English words, 1 main Gujarati phrase. Your memory just sent me a thank you card. Essentially is.
મૂળભૂત રીતે.
Basically is also.
મૂળભૂત રીતે.
Example. The plan is.
મૂળભૂત રીતે.
Complete. Example.
મૂળભૂત રીતે.
We agree on the plan. You can hear the shared idea. Strip away the extras, keep the core. Mini dialogue. A. Is it different? B.
મૂળભૂત રીતે.
No. Chef joke. After presenting a tower of foam, herbs, smoke, and mystery, the chef whispers, it is.
મૂળભૂત રીતે.
Just toast. Precision mode activated. Sometimes you do not want to be vague. Sometimes you want to sound so precise that even a dictionary sits up straighter. Strictly speaking can be.
કડક અર્થમાં.
It gives a serious, exact meaning. Example.
કડક અર્થમાં.
That is not true. Another natural way to say strictly speaking is.
ચોક્કસ રીતે કહીએ તો.
Example.
ચોક્કસ રીતે કહીએ તો.
He is not a doctor yet. Difference in feeling.
કડક અર્થમાં.
Sounds stricter and more formal.
ચોક્કસ રીતે કહીએ તો.
Sounds like, to be more precise. Tiny professor joke. Someone says, a tomato is a vegetable, and a tiny professor jumps out of a pocket shouting.
ચોક્કસ રીતે કહીએ તો.
A fancy debate lens. Now let us learn a phrase that sounds formal, thoughtful, and a little bit like you own 7 blazers. It introduces a viewpoint or angle. Under the aspect that is.
આ દૃષ્ટિએ કે.
Use it when you want to frame something from a particular perspective, not just say, because. Example.
આ દૃષ્ટિએ કે.
Costs are rising, we must revise the plan. Example. The issue looks different.
આ દૃષ્ટિએ કે.
Safety comes first. Think of.
દૃષ્ટિ.
As sight or viewpoint. You are shining a flashlight on one side of the issue. Funny image. A detective wears 9 pairs of glasses and keeps saying.
આ દૃષ્ટિએ કે.
Before examining a sandwich. The condition door. Last big tool. The phrase that opens the door only if the rule is met. Very useful in real life and also in dramatic family conversations. Provided that is.
શરતે કે.
Example, we can start.
शर्ते के.
Everyone agrees. Example, you may go out.
शर्ते के.
You finish your work. The key word is
शरत.
meaning condition. Picture a door with a polite sign, entry allowed.
शर्ते के.
You bring snacks. Cat joke. A cat agrees to share pizza.
शर्ते के.
You also bring tuna. Frankly, fair. Mini story in one breath. Time to hear the words in action together. Just listen and enjoy the weird little drama. A student walks into a debate club wearing too much confidence and not enough preparation.
एकंदरे.
The club seems friendly, but
मूळमा.
everyone is fiercely competitive. The student gives a long speech that is
मूलभूत रीते.
just a fancy way of saying, I forgot my point. One judge says,
કડક અર્થમાં.
your claim is weak. Another judge says,
ચોક્કસ રીતે કહીએ તો.
your logic is wearing roller skates. Then the coach adds,
આ દૃષ્ટિએ કે.
this is your first day, we can be kind. You may stay in the club.
શરતે કે.
Next time you bring arguments instead of poetry about sandwiches. The student nods.
એકંદરે.
It was still a good day. Quick recall drill. Let us make your brain do a tiny workout. No panic, no grades, no dramatic background music. How do you say overall?
એકંદરે.
How do you say at the core?
મૂળમાં.
How do you say essentially?
મૂળભૂત રીતે.
How do you say basically?
મૂળભૂત રીતે.
How do you say strictly speaking?
કડક અર્થમાં.
Or,
ચોક્કસ રીતે કહીએ તો.
how do you say under the aspect that?
આ દૃષ્ટિએ કે.
How do you say provided that?
શરતે કે.
Friendly conclusion. Nice work, you made it through summaries, core meanings, precision phrases, and conditions without needing a rescue team. That is impressive. Thank you for learning with me. Practice these phrases out loud.
એકંદરે. મૂળમાં. મૂળભૂત રીતે. કડક અર્થમાં. ચોક્કસ રીતે કહીએ તો. આ દૃષ્ટિએ કે.
And
શરતે કે.
try using one today in your own sentence. Keep practicing, keep listening, and next time you want to sound thoughtful in Gujarati, you will be ready.